I have noticed time and again that when it's bad, you call women to the rescue. Or as a former central bank governor said to me from an African country, she said, the men go to war and the women pick up the pieces. And there's a little bit of that in leadership and in business. When the situation is difficult, when it's really challenging, when the financial situation is really poor, when budgets have been blown, then there are opportunities for women. I've always encouraged women to actually say yes in those circumstances, because first of all, you take a limited risk, because if the situation is really rock bottom, you're not going to go further down, so you can only move it up. And there are very few men to actually take those jobs because they think that they're going to be compromised and they're not going to be associated with success, which I think is a wrong approach. But that's when you have to grit your teeth, smile and continue the job and prove yourself and not, just pick up the pieces and then hand over to the man who is going to come along and say, okay, it's easy, now I can do it. No, we have to just hang in there. First point is, anybody, men and women alike, can actually look around them and see what they can do and wonder whether there is a space, a voice for women around them. Have a look at the policies available in your country. Figure out whether there is equality of treatment, equality of wages, equality of participation in the labour force. Figure out, if not, what explains that. Are there childcare centres? Is there a budget that is actually associated with improvement of the situation of parents? And really, it goes down to very technical details. Look at your tax system. Is the tax unit a family unit or is it a person? If it's a family unit, is it not the case that the woman gets discriminated because she is regarded as the second or secondary earner? And in that case, the marginal rate is higher. If so, change the system. If I'm in business, which I was, have a look at your bottom line, have a look at your board membership and have a look at your executive team. Is there a sufficient number of women? Do you have diversity on the team? Can you not improve your bottom line simply by replacing a man with a woman, which is demonstrated to be a positive? So it depends, who you talk to and where you are, but in any circumstances, you can change things.
Quartz members can access the full interview with Christine Lagarde on our website. If you're not yet a member, you can sign up here for a free trial.